Hey there, amazing Capricorn. Come on in. Let's do your energy forecast for the week ahead. Hi there, everyone. My name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee. We're doing the energy forecast for the week of July the 21st through to the 27th, once again, for the sign of Capricorn. So, Capricorn, this week for your overarching energy for the week ahead, I am using the Enlightened Moments deck by Eileen Davies. I love these cards for providing this information for us. And so we have for you this week, angelic prayers. What does it say? Angelic prayers illuminate the way. So just let me read from the back of the card, okay? In the silence of your heart, innermost prayers of your soul have been heard. Allow yourself to listen inwardly and trust your connection to the unseen world. By gentle yet persistent effort and letting go of attachment to the outcome, what is meant to be opens up before you. There's no need to control events or force any outcome. Nature never uses force, yet everything grows naturally and finds its own expression. Divine messengers illuminate the way before you. There's no need to fear the unknown. And so really what I'm getting here, Capricorn, is a quick lesson for you in the sense that the universe is in constant communication with us. The universe is daily trying to send us messages that provide guidance for us, right? These messages can come through by way of synchronicities, number sequences, certain creatures, bugs, or animals showing up, or 1,001 different ways. And you have but to learn the language. And it doesn't mean you have to go out seeking that guidance. It naturally just comes before you. Let me give you a very, very quick example. So there was a time I'd gone to the store. I'd come home. I went to get out of the car, and my purse had tipped over on the seat beside me, and as I went to reach for my purse, I watched a spider crawl out of my purse. Now, I had just been in the store, that purse had been on and off my shoulder, in and out of the cart. I'd rummaged through it to get my wallet out, and somehow that spider never had any injuries, nothing happened to it. It's just suddenly just fine, and it's crawling out of my purse here like an hour after an hour of out shopping. Right? How is that possible? Was my first thought. Like, how could that even happen? Second thing I did is ran to my phone, looked up Google, what does spider mean as spirit animal? Right? Because whenever something naturally shows up in my life in that form, I'm not forcing it, I'm not looking for it, it just naturally comes to me. That's that guidance. And every time something like that happens and I look it up, it's exactly what I needed to hear in the moment. This is what they're talking about. Learn that language. Learn how to recognize when you're being provided with the guideposts in your life, if you will, without necessarily seeking them. You certainly can. You can say, if this is meant to happen or that's meant to happen, please show me a number sequence or a sign or a symbol or whatever by, this time of a week or whatever, right? You can certainly do that. But at the same time, I wouldn't be doing that on an everyday basis about everything in your life. I would allow the universe, that's that without expectation, right? You want to let go of that expectation and just allow the universe to work with you as they will, right? The universe knows more about what's going on in your life than you or any other great therapist, counselors, psychiatrists, psychologists, or wonder being of any sort, right? You and the universe, your inner wisdom and the universe, and that universe is part of that inner wisdom, right? And look at this, yeah? Woohoo! Look at this. So you've got the Page of Wands here. So the Page of Wands is all about a new project, it's a creative idea, it's a new way of being. There's some sort of joie de vivre in this. There's lightness around this energy, right? And I do believe that when you start allowing yourself to see and follow the guidance from the universe, because the universe only ever wants the greatest and highest good for you, right? So when you're able to both recognize and give yourself permission to follow that guidance, yes, there's going to be reasons to celebrate, but this is really about the creative expression of self, right? That you get to sort of lose expectations of what others have or judgments others have of you and just be you. Find your creative expression of self using the guidance of the universe coming in. All right. And then towards the middle of the week, and just to let you know, this deck I'm using is the Light Seers Tarot. And towards the middle of the week, we have for you the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is all about both giving and receiving help, or is generosity of some sort. And I do feel like this is you giving generously of what you're learning as you're learning this communication with the universe, as you're following the guidance and figuring this stuff out and how it works to your greatest and highest good. I have this sense of you sharing that information, that sharing that generosity, that wealth of information, and allowing that to be passed along. What a beautiful gift to give somebody else. When you know it and you learn it and you share it and give others that gift, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, Sagittarius, or sorry, Capricorn. And I feel like that's where you're going this week, is that giving and receiving. All right. And then we have the Page of Cups. Okay. So the Page of Cups is all about, it's new love. It could be sort of like I want to call it like a kid, a studious one though, right? So not somebody that's kind of silly and not very wise, right? Somebody can just be silly and boisterous and just that extra energy that just becomes a little bit extra. That's not what we're looking for here. We're looking at more of that childlike energy that is balanced with inner deep knowing and wisdom. So that childlike wonder of the universe, childlike wonder in your day-to-day life, and inviting that energy in of playfulness there, and learning to play with the universe and the messages and the signs and the symbols, and finding joy in it. That's what it's all about. And that's where you're going to be by the end of the week. I love this for you, Capricorn. Have fun with it. Play with it. Let yourself be guided and allow yourself to find the way, right? Your prayers are answered and they illuminate the way ahead for you, okay? Make sure you leave a comment in the chat box below if you're so inclined. Please do hit your like, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, I hope to see you back here next week, Capricorn. Blessed be one and all. This is Intuitively signing off.